Alright, y'all, everybody wants an update. So this is Sunday, about 2 o'clock, I think it is, maybe 2:30. As we speak, the hurricane is slamming Marco Island and fixing to go into Naples. So it's still a good ways away from us. It's been windy like this all day, sometimes worse than others, but it's no big deal. Just little gusty winds. Hasn't rained yet. It's just now clouded up. It's been sunshining all morning. But thanks everybody for the concern, but we are fine. We may lose a tree limb. Maybe. Sort of doubt that. We're not supposed to get much rain at all. And if it blowed that little tree right there down, I wouldn't really care. I have to trim it all the time. But it does provide some shade, so. Alright, got a couple of extra propanes, got some more at the shop. Got some gasoline up here, so I ain't got to tote it so far if I do need to pull the generator up here. Which I don't think we're going to need any of that. My fig tree's about had it for this year. But this is the time of year for it, so. Now, somebody asked me right quick while I'm talking about all the supplies we bought. Well, anything we bought is things that we normally have anyway. I mean, we didn't buy anything special. No weird canned meat and all that kind of stuff like a lot of people do. There's a little gust right there. Just stuff that we ordinarily have anyway. And I should have extra gasoline like that all the time anyway, but I don't, but now I do. So. And the cars are about full. Well, Suburban's full. My truck's got a little bit in it. Which if we did ever have to leave, we'll just leave that thing here anyway, so. Alright, that's the update for now. I'll do another one tonight, right about dark. And prayers for everybody down south, because they're fixing to get it. Alright, 4 o'clock Monday morning. I used yesterday to basically catch up on some rest. I went to bed about 6 o'clock. Been up about an hour. I'm getting coffeeed up. Still got some gusty winds. No rain yet. They say we're supposed to get some rain today. No biggie. We're fine. I know a lot of people down south ain't. Or are not. And I feel for y'all. I was just watching the news and made an observation. I've seen it a couple times. There's a bus carrying or going to pick up workers somewhere down. I forget what town it was. The little reporter standing there. This massive tree is in the road blocking the bus. Now that looks to be about a 5-foot, maybe 6-foot crepe myrtle. One strong teenager, which is what that little reporter looks like, could grab that tree and pull it out of the way so the bus can drive past. That's what aggravates me about hurricane and storm reporting with these reporters. Massive limbs are blowing off of trees, and it turns out to be palm fronds. You know, when it gets to that point, they start talking about that, I just turn it off. I can't take it. It's just irritating. Anyway, we'll see what today brings. I have got to get back in the shop this morning and go to work. Storm or no storm. Like I said, we're fine. I'm starting to get behind. I know people are waiting on their stuff. So, that's what I'm going to do today. I'll show you a picture of the big kookery. It's all finished up. Fella's going to come by and pick it up today. And I'll show y'all a picture of that before he picks it up. Alright. Y'all down in the south, just keep on hanging on. It ain't over yet. It's still coming up. It's weak. It's a category 1 now, which still ain't nothing to sneeze at. So, y'all just hang on and we'll see you in a little while. Alright, y'all. Look, last clip for this one. And then we'll go back to business as normal around here. Like I said, I've got to get to work today. Got a bunch of knives to get done. Well, not a bunch, but I got a few I gotta get done. Y'all, please say a prayer for everybody over down in South Florida, over towards Jacksonville. My buddy Larry, I just texted back and forth with him. They're getting hammered big time. Trees are down all over the yard, all over the neighborhood. He had a covering all over his generator. All that is gone. But the generator's still running. He said they're fine for now. But even though it's a Category 1 and it'll be a tropical storm, it's still dangerous. Ones are nothing to sneeze at, neither are tropical storms. Now here, the worst of the wind we're going to get, we're supposed to get this morning as it goes on up through. But it'll be nothing for us. We may lose a tree limb or two, and that's it. We're not concerned about it, y'all. Keep your thoughts and prayers with everybody to the east of us, which would be about probably Tallahassee, east and south. And then you guys in Georgia and even up in Alabama, y'all going to get a bunch of rain and wind too. So just keep your heads up. Now, let me show you this right quick. Mike's going to come pick it up today. This is the big kookery. How about that? Now this is a deer rawhide scabbard, with the exception of the straps and the belt loop. Now this rawhide was one that J0 did last year and sent to me. There's the back side. I sewn a leather belt loop on it. It's got the guard on it. It's got triple snapped. Show you how it works. This is made to be worn on the left side. Unsnap the top, that one, and it lifts out and up. See, the only part of the blade is in there from here to here. I mean, that secures it from flopping. Now let's take a look at this beast. Alright, get the whole thing in there. What y'all think about that? I think it turned out really nice. That was not sharp at all when I got it. Now it is very, very sharp. This section down here is sharp, but it's not as sharp as this, which is the way it's supposed to be. Now I think he's going to display this because remember I told y'all that this steel is not the best, but it will still work good enough to whop somebody's arm off. I tell you what, I mean, it'll do that. Now, where did that old handle go? I was going to show you. I should have took a picture of it beforehand. I had the old handle laying right here. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, well, I have no idea where I put it. But anyway, it had a short wooden handle on it. What I did, I put a crown stag handle. Took the bolsters off, put them back on, and the handle only went to here. So I put a piece of walnut, that's walnut in there, same thickness as the handle. Right there. Been polishing on the guard. You can polish and polish and polish and polish and never get all the scratches out of it, but it looks real good, I think. Looks real nice. My military brothers and sisters, do y'all remember this? I thought you would. Nowadays it comes in a handy dandy plastic bottle with a little cap. You squirt just a little bit out. Remember the old can where you had to pry the lid off and pour it and then it'd get all over top of the can, then you get in trouble for your Brasso can being dirty and all that stuff. That's good stuff right there. Inexpensive too. $3 for that. Now this is the sheath that came with this thing, if you want to call it a sheath. But anyway, I'll send that back home with you. Put her back in there. Snap, snap, and snap. Just like that. Alright, Brother Mike, ready for you to pick up. Just, holler at me this today sometime whenever you head this way. I know I'll be here, but just give me a heads up to make sure. Never know what'll come up. Like I said, it wears on the left side like that if you want to wear it. And you pull that out after somebody, and I bet you, unless they're just absolutely stupid, they will run. I would. Alright, that's going to do it for all this. Y'all also remember 9/11? Most of us, I was on the job. We were, ironically enough, doing the site work, building the new emergency operations center here in our county when it happened. So, remember where you were, remember that day, and teach your kids about it. Teach the kids. Let's see what else. That's all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. If anything else happens with the storm up this way, I will let you know.